Testing. 1, 2. Okay, so hopefully this is coming through now. All right, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Oh, hello everyone. Lonix, Moon, Gruff, Teal, Emmanuel, Lord, Andrew, Apple, Ted, I see you there. Welcome back. And anyone I missed. Alright, sorry about that. I, had a PC update earlier today. And I guess when I restarted, it forgot to select my, microphone. So I guess I've just been kind of monologuing. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, thank you, Andrew. That's probably my, my one claim to fame. Well, you know, eventually. Maybe. Potentially. Yeah, sorry about that. I was, droning on, I guess. Oh, Gruff. You say that like they've been stable. Yeah, Ted, basically whenever I restart my PC, I have to go back in and manually, select the audio, input through OBS. And I forgot when I updated Windows today, I totally forgot to go put that in. Lord, I'm not sure. We might just try cargo running with it. I added the Star Runner to my projected profit spreadsheet just to see what it could actually earn. Hey, Steve, welcome back. Although, Mitch was asking for a tour of the Carrick, so I think we'll probably spawn that. Go for a quick tour through the Carrick from bottom to top. And then we will take off in the Star Runner. Andrew, I heard they had a few leaks last night. I saw they may... Like, they were going to supposedly spawn some last night, but there was some sort of issue, so they weren't able to. "24 SCU. Oh, come on, they could do better than that. I haven't seen any of the recent ones. Negative, Gruff. Like, I just got back to the computer not too long ago. Yeah, Apple, like, I saw that from last night, and, like, I was getting some really strong, Elite Dangerous vibes. Maybe it's to celebrate Odyssey coming out? I don't know. Yeah, Andrew, if YouTube will let you. I have been fighting with YouTube because I keep checking that people can drop links, but for whatever reason, YouTube just does not allow links to be posted, like unless you're a moderator, which is so dumb. Hey, Nicola, welcome back, man. Yeah, Mitch, like I saw a couple of those. I think they need more black. They need more black on the black and yellow skins. Emmanuel, Elite Dangerous is another space sim. Quite fun, actually. I would, I mean, if you've never looked at it, it's actually free on Epic right now. Like, you know, once you get it, it's yours to keep. So I would highly recommend picking that up and trying it out. Oh, did he, Steve? Nice. Might give that a little look-see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe, maybe they'll spawn it in some other big person's stream today. We can, tune into that. Well, Andrew, I won't say the timing is, fortuitous or anything, but you might be onto something there. Yeah, Ted. Unfortunately, if you run into that where there's no commodities, basically you just have to wait upwards of 10 minutes because it is an issue with the tick. So you have to wait for the tick to refresh. So we've got the back end of the Carrick. Maybe gruff. Really, that's going to depend on this new medicine. Hey, terminal. I would still drive it. Like, if they want to give me an alternative to a space truck, I will take it. Hey, Nexel, welcome back. But yeah, we're gonna show off the Carrick just for a little bit because Mitch was interested in picking one up. Oh yeah, Mitch, it is a big ship. Very big. So you technically have 4 different decks with the Carrick. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So you've got your cargo deck here. I really wouldn't suggest using this, but this service ladder will go all the way to the top. Unfortunately, you can't use it to get to the middle decks as of yet, so let's kind of ignore that for now. Let's see, this goes to your docking collar. No use as of yet. This is a miniature elevator. It can hold 1 to 2 persons. And that'll go all the way up to deck 3, I want to say. So this pretty much gets you directly, like, right to the bridge, both sides. This is... excuse you. Are... really? Can we... yes, Moon. If you buy the one on the website, it'll come with it. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to suicide back. Hey, Jason. Because it looks like I have got myself stuck. Well, Lonix, I didn't mean to. That's for sure. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We are stuck. But yeah, Moon, if you do buy it, it comes with the Pisces and the Rover. If you buy it in game, I don't think it does, but the Rover's cheap, and the Pisces isn't that much more expensive. Terminal, they've got me before. It's that stupid sensor thing. Hey, Tim. Afternoon. Hope things are going all right for you in your neck of the woods. Oh, Mitch. Thank you, man. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I do appreciate it, though. Thank you so much.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of...
Promise you'll get the full tour. How'd you just double it? Thanks, man. Look at Mitch here, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet. Well, not, like, officially. We're, kind of waiting. Maybe we'll get to see it today. Like, I doubt it's going to, pop up on our stream, but There's been a few pictures popping up every now and then. Jason, I actually don't really have enough information on the Nomad yet to really have any, like, concrete thoughts. Okay, so I don't want to give, like, my opinion on the Nomad until I've got to either walk around inside it or fly it. Primarily, land it. Like, if I get to land it, if they will let me muck about and actually land the thing, then I will, give my judgment on it. Also, hey Raven, if I didn't say hello earlier, sorry, I'm trying to remember. Hey Neon, Omega just about. Usually I take the weekends off. However, I will be streaming over the weekend due to the IAE. So, Hakeem, unfortunately not. Star Citizen is going to be a PC only game. And yeah, Graf, to go back about releasing the whole series, I think really releasing them in a descending order, so like A to E, would make more sense, because right now the economy can support the A and the B, not so much the C. So they will have to completely restructure the economy for the whole C to work. Especially because right now the only thing the whole C could trade would be between stations, and there's not really any stations that are buying and selling to other stations. Oh, man. Omega, you're at a hospital, man. I am... Whew. Must be stressful at the moment, man. I salute you. You guys are going through, a lot of stress at the moment. All right. Round 2 of checking this thing out. Lord, actually the cargo is external. It actually has the little, you know, spindles that that fan out. Yeah, Apple, that's fair. Like, yeah, Squadron 42, I could understand going to console. Yeah, because like all of them actually expand. It's just like the A and the B, the cargo spindles are so small that you can actually still land on a planet, like even with it deployed. So it's, you know, those can actually participate in the economy that we currently have. The C, not so much. All right, let's try this again. I promise we will not get caught in the door again. That is like the second time that has ever happened to me. So, let that go up. Again, tiny elevator. This is module 1. This is where your cargo, well, goes. You've got an elevator that you can take to go down. At this point, well, no real point. What? What just happened? Did we just... Did I just break the elevator? Again? Wow. Well, Lord, I promised Mitch I'd show off the Carrick to him. Unfortunately, I think I'm just showing off all the things that no one ever uses, so we're actually seeing a broken state. Unfortunately, I can't seem to send it back up. You know what I should do? Okay. I'm gonna suicide again. Alright, so, Mitch, we are going to do the tour. I'm just going to get this thing in the air first and reset my my spawn point to the medical bed. Because holy crap, I have never run into these issues until I started actually streaming this thing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I wanted to go bottom to top, but we'll just do medical bay first, then show it off, because holy crap. You know, Steve, I actually, I used to sell cars. And by used to, I took the job as a temporary gig so I could afford Christmas. I felt really guilty about the job. I think I sold just a few cars, you know, over a month, and I just felt awful doing it. Oh yeah, Gruff. They actually confirmed that, I believe. I mean, the Kraken has a tram, so, you know, why not the whole series? Because otherwise, you're just running, like, what, 200 meters? But yeah, Lucas, like, you can jump a little bit, but, in that full 1G Carrick gravity, not so much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Puxel, I will say, the game is fun despite its bugs. However, you've got the free fly coming up. In fact, that free fly starts tomorrow. So you can play it for free and then actually decide from there. Like a try before you buy, if you will. Hey, Tio. Good morning. Oh, sorry, Griffiths. There we go. Now I got you. Tell you what, I'm going to equip the Nerf gun. Nothing ever goes wrong when you've got a Nerf gun. Well, Niccolo, the Saber is an amazing fighter. And right now, the only fighter that can equip 3 shields.
Nearing next stop.
Lord Grimm tomorrow. Starts tomorrow. Technically, less than 24 hours from now. Okay, round 3. Oh my god. Yeah, Mitch, I promise you won't run into all these issues because 99% of players, one, aren't even using the cargo elevators on the Carrick because you really have no reason to go to there. I'm just trying to show off every feature of the ship, but yeah, we're going to set the medical spawn point first. And also, you know, get out of Microtech. At the very least, reset ourselves to Port Tressler. Oh yeah, Lucas, like you start wondering, like what's going on? Like why is my head bobbing? What is that pew pew sound? Oh, my girlfriend hates it. She hates the Nerf gun, and I keep thinking maybe it's because she doesn't have one. But like whenever we go mining, sometimes I just like to ride around in the Prospector and watch her mine. And like I was in the very back of her Prospector. And I pulled it out, and she says, "Don't you dare! Like, put it away." I can hear that thing, so I had to had to put it away. She would probably not be impressed. Lord Grimm, it's the Nerf gun. It does no damage whatsoever. It is a toy pistol. In fact, it makes sounds. So, for example, bam, like it shoots Nerf darts. No damage whatsoever. Fun fact: the Nerf darts. I'm sorry, foam darts. We respect copyright around here. They actually have different trajectories depending on the gravity of the planet that you're on. So, for example, if you go to Cellin and shoot these, they will go much further than what they will on Microtech. Hey, Rain. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it yesterday, but Rainigan is the gentleman who used to absolutely slaughter any unwelcome personnel on my Caterpillar with maximum discrimination, just absolutely tearing apart would-be stowaways, and sometimes even the crew. Yes, Rain, we are currently on PTU final day before the IAE, hoping that maybe we'll see a Nomad. So, yeah. Mitch, like I said, I'm gonna get this thing airborne and also set to the medical room. Then I will finish giving you the tour. Hey, Tripper. Yeah, Nicola, like you said, the Vanguards are actually fairly cheap in-game. So that is something that I would at least consider. Alright, that's our medical bed, so we can respawn there. Let's get this thing airborne, then we will finally finish the tour. Swap it for another ship, probably a Tresler, and continue from there. Chris, yes. Funny enough, during the IAE, not only will everything be available, but usually they have a couple of, like, starter package sales as well. So they'll be a little bit cheaper.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, Godwin. Well, I'm actually just giving a tour. We were just having some, technical difficulties. So, I set the medical bed. I will finish giving the tour once we are out of Microtech, because this is like the third time we've had to respawn. And then we'll be swapping to the Star Runner, just because I want to keep trading in the Star Runner today. It's fun to fly. I really enjoy it, and I still kind of want to get a handle on how the thing handles. But yeah, Mitch, as you can see, this is a very wide ship, so getting it to fit in hangars can sometimes be a chore. So our clearance was not that great. So when you're landing, I would definitely recommend taking it slow.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, Raven, I saw that. I feel like that's what they're really, pushing.
Thank you, and please visit again.
No, Gruff, I don't think it's stupid at all. I think the idea of a tram for a very long ship really fixes a lot of issues when it comes to, like, transportation logistics. Like, the Kraken has a tram to get towards the front. I think the whole series should have it as well. Because otherwise, you're walking, like, 200 meters with absolutely nothing to look at. And while they'll probably have that option too, I just think from a design standpoint, having a tram so you can rapidly get to the back to deal with whatever issue you might run into is decent. Like, that's good thinking. Negative, TO. The Carrick is surprisingly tiny with its upper bay, which I'll just go ahead and open. Pretty much you can get a Pisces, an Aurora, and I think maybe just barely a 100 series. Oh, thank you, Chris. I actually should be getting a call from the doctor today because I did another blood test. And I go to speak to a nephrologist on the 24th. So we'll see how things go. Really, Moon, the Buccaneer does fit. Burn Cycle, people are saying that the Rock will fit in a Nomad. I haven't actually seen a Nomad yet. Maybe. If we're all really nice and leave cookies out for Silas Corner. Maybe he'll spawn a Nomad for us today. I'm hoping. Maybe I'll be worthy enough. If CIG spawns a Nomad on stream first today, maybe we will be deemed worthy. I say that, I don't even think they know that I stream on YouTube. Like, it's always Twitch stuff, so, you know. Really, Raven? What? Well, you know, Mitch, the Terrapin actually fits inside the Mercury Star Runner. Because when they built the Mercury Star Runner, they pretty much put a Terrapin inside it. Moon, it's still stock after we reset our account the other day. Because, you know, PTU and all that. Ah, the door doesn't close. What? Ah, so when you go to jump... Well, you know, actually, that's still not that bad, though. Because as long as you're staying on the same planet, you know, you don't really have to close the door. Like, you don't have to, you know, quantum away.
Reporting. Engines overheating.
Alright. Just going to call that.
Reporting. Engines overheating.
Please proceed to
EQ is pretty fast. It'll hit 1,200 meters per second, which is ridiculous for a ship of its size. Oh, that's true, Jason. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, so they do know. Alright, so I'm going to go back down now and finish giving you the tour, Mitch. Ah, okay, David. Gotcha. I mean, as long as you can fit one. Ah, okay, Truth. Alright, we'll go with Eku then. Or is it EQ? Is it a long E or short E? Vince, I would send you the 32 million if I had it. Unfortunately, I've given away all my millions. And I am working my way back up in PU. Yeah, Mitch, if you are still with us, this is the bottom deck. So this is where some of your armor bits will go. There's an armory here. No real use yet, but it is a thing at least. I think you've got them on both sides. You can also use this to get back to the rear turret. Rear turret has pretty decent visibility. 2 size 4s, both M series, so I would definitely swap those out at your earliest convenience. Then we have the elevator. Ah, got you. Backwards. Alright, so now we're going to go back up to the hab deck. This is actually where we were previously. You saw a little bit of the medical room. Oh, yeah, Vince. Actually, that's how I lost it all. We got, like, 4 or 5 caterpillars given away in, you know, with UEC. And then just several 100,000 just to, you know, random people for trivia and everything else. But yeah, Mitch, so basically you can set your ICU here. So if we die, like so. I swear, I better not wake up a new Babbage. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we just wake up back on the ship. So great for rock mining, if you're doing FPS missions, just, you know, general stuff. If you really don't want to buy a soda. Hey, Mediocre. Welcome back. Then, I forget what this... Oh, yeah. This door does not work yet because that's where the ladder is. And they are still working on that. So, down here you have your toilet. standard, you know, toiletry stuff. You've got your space pool. And then the bunks with another toilet. So, you know, we've got 2 bathrooms set up, not that bad for the crew. Oh yeah, Gruff, I'm always excited to hear Jax. I mean, sold me with the M50 commercial. This is a crew lounge where you can eat, complain about people, put the passive-aggressive notes about people not washing dishes. And then, where is it? Aha, the captain's quarters. So, this is where you can tell people that they need to do a better job, that they're a loose cannon, that they're making the department look bad. You've got the window behind you, so you can stare out and look pensive, or at least pretend to. Bunk for the captain. Your very own bathroom. Then, yes, this is the one that opens. Armor, clothing will go here. Obviously not in yet. And then, of course, the bridge. You saw a little bit of this when we actually got this into, what is that? Sorry, let me get in the seat right quick. I just want to see what we've got in the area. Oh, Rain, are you at Lorville? Are you in? Wait, hold on. Microtech uses 325As? I did not know that. Oh, Rain. I'm sorry to hear it. And I'm rubber banding back to the seat. Okay, that's cool. Come on. Gruff, I don't know. Drake Day is my birthday, actually. Which, you know, I don't mind spending with all of you guys, since we can comfortably socially distance and all that. And it is Drake. I do like Drake. So, Mitch, I'm going to start with the level 3 from here, because you have the small elevator that takes you to the top. So, standard support seat here. This seat actually goes to the top turret. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, yellow just about as much as anyone else, really. So you power on, and where is it? Enter remote turret. So yeah, you get remote turret here, standard turret coverage. Uses 2 M series. I would replace those as soon as possible. Now, how do I get out of this? There we go. Hey, thank you, Seb. 25th, yellow, Drake Day. Also, Mitch, you can control the ship from here. If you just want to, you know, be super commander. You don't really get any sort of HUD readout at the moment, though, so you're kind of flying blind. But at the very least, you can take over if your pilot has to go do something. Yes, Nexel, yes it does. Free fly starts at the exact same time. Oh, really, Raven? Maybe we'll get to have a look. Wusa, this is the Carrick. Mitch was interested in picking one up, so I told him I would give him the tour. Unfortunately, our schedules have not really been, like, jiving, so we're doing it on stream for him. This is the, I want to say the repair workshop, where you can tinker around with things. It makes sense since it says Anvil Repair. And then down here we have the drone area. It's where you can control drones, launch drones, drone your drones. Again, nothing really in yet, but will be eventually. Tripper, so they want you to actually go down to the to the event to rent the ships. That way you can rent every ship. Also, this is how you open and close the hangar if you want to do it on site. Wait for that to open. Ha ha! Death. Thank you for that, Death. Really, Raven? Well, maybe the CIG gods will deem us worthy to look at one. I was hoping it was one, but that's just blinky lights in the sky. Oh, yes, Grip. The Mercury will be rentable. They will be showing that off as hard as they can. I think the 23rd? Negative, Mitch. Someone has to at least be on the ship. Like, the pilot can open it remotely by hitting, like, the open buttons. But, yeah. If you're flying solo, someone does have to be on board to open it up. So this is your side turret. This uses repeaters. Not too bad. Also looks like a TIE fighter. Pretty decent coverage. In fact, you can hit anything in front of the Carrick. So both your side turrets can actually hit a pilot target. Oh, really, Raven? Don't tell me that. Whatever. I can make it maneuverable. How does it land, though? That's what I want to know. How does it land? And then this is your, well, engineering observation. Let's go all the way back to engineering. Oh, Jason, of course. But, I mean, the Nomad, it sounds fun. Like, you know, personally, it's not going to do anything for me, like, you know, cargo-wise, but it sounds like a fun ship. And then, of course, you know, this is more engineering. Access to your components, fuel tank. Obviously nothing yet, but will be in the future. I'm not trusting that elevator because we saw what happened last time. Eku, I own this, but probably not for long. I think I'm going to be melting my package with the Carrick to get the Scoundrel Pack. That's the other turret. And now let's go up to the fourth and final deck. Yes, Nexel. Landing is a bit of a skill of mine. I perfected the unmanned landing. Landing while dead. And just various other acts of messing about while sticking the landing. So this would be the cartography deck, Mitch. Obviously not in yet, just a placeholder. Ha 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 ha! Puxel. Only when we're practicing. So this is also the airlock, so you can go outside, EVA about, and just do whatever else it is you need to do. So yeah, that is pretty much the Carrick. So now we're going to go land this thing. And now I get to show you just how difficult it is to land without scuffing up the sides. Oh, yeah, Nexel, yesterday was practice. I mean, it is a new ship, too. The Star Runner is a very, very beautiful ship. But since we're just getting our hands on it, it's something I need to practice with. Oh, Puxel, not in this thing. Did I hit the wrong thing? Am I on the... No, okay. That's fair, Nexel. Yeah, Puxel, unfortunately this thing doesn't really give a lot of tolerance when landing, just because of how far the turrets stick out. Okay, once again, let's get some landing clearance.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
We'll grab the Star Runner and run some cargo. And also wait like 5 minutes for these doors to open, just because they are super slow. Maybe, asked the teen. I don't know. Yeah, this thing pretty much requires... Exactly. Where are we hitting? It might actually be too high. So let's back that up, try again. Oh, the door started closing early. That's the issue. They still have not fixed that. Negative yellow. Those rangers are currently not on the roadmap for release. Not that I know of, Gruff. And yeah, yellow. We did a bit of what do we call that? Bit of drug running, bit of smuggling. Okay, so we get to see if we can actually survive jumping out because the doors decided to close early. See, that's the big problem with this thing. The doors like to close early sometimes, and this ship cannot handle it. Yeah, Nexel, Carricks very rarely land in one piece, especially with the issue of the doors closing early. So yeah, Mitch, if you can deal with that, am I gonna survive that? Probably not. I did! Fantastic. Yeah, you guys can just keep that. Haha, Mitch! Thanks again, man. Well, you are certainly welcome. Like I said, if I'd been on earlier, if I could have caught you, I would have let you in, like, so you could actually take the tour for yourself. What do I think about the large-scale ground combat? As far as, I mean, if you're referring to theaters of war, I think it looks fun, just because, you know, it's pretty much Battlefield 3. Like, I'll play it for sure. Oh, Raven. That's not a bad idea. Here's hoping. I mean, at the very worst, we'll get the Crusader, and maybe CIG will grace us. Yeah, exactly, Puxel. Like the thing I really enjoyed about Battlefield 3 was the like the objective bits of it. Where it's like, great, you've got this, now we're shifting the battlefield and moving up. And Theaters of War is bringing that back. And I loved that. That was super fun. Nexel, I will be picking one up. Negative, Gruff. We've got the Citizen Con Mustang, and then the Omega, but no Nomad. Putting the no in Nomad. But yeah, the Star Lifter is definitely in my future. Yes, Evil, yes you do. I actually landed doing about 200 meters per second with a passenger, and they got knocked off their feet and had to pick themselves up all over again. And I just kept doing it just to test it out. So yeah, like if you're walking around and there's like some major G-force disturbance, you will get knocked about. I was actually I was hiding in some guy's freelancer, and he had a particularly rough entry, and I fell to the ground in the bathroom and had issues getting back up because that bathroom is super tiny. Alright, make sure no one's sneaking in. We're good. Exactly. It sure is. So they're actually trying to make seats, a bit more important, you know?
Crusader Industries, a journey.
Let's see. We've got another Star Runner.
Systems on. Landing
Looks like something
complete.
else. Probably that 325A mucking about again. Nope. All right. The headlight actually worked there. All right, let's go to Ida. Buy some cheap acetine. Mediocre. That's probably the only one I'm expecting right now is the Nomad and
Quantum travel.
supposedly the
engaged.
Perseus. Supposedly. Like, we haven't really heard anything else on that, so I'm just waiting on that
Gear up.
official, CIG statement on whatever the Perseus is supposed to be, if that is even the name. Looks like they may have been wrong about the original name for it.
Quantum travel engaged.
I should probably double check my manifest. Okay, we're good. Just always good to double check, I will say it is very easy to break into a Star Runner. Like if you're just doing it, illicitly. Tripper, I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Oh no. Why is this stuck? No! We upgraded this yesterday. Unfortunately, it looks like between the update from yesterday and today, it reset our components. So we are stuck in space for a very long time. Insane, that is a good question. Let's find out. I think they fixed that. Yeah, Tripper. I hate the Bolon so much. Like, why would you put a Bolon in a ship like this? Puxels, supposedly they're supposed to eventually. At the moment, they do not. They do rotate in real time, but, yeah, at the moment, they do not. So, for example, let's just take a quick look. Okay, so if we look, when we come out, Hurston is pretty much going to be probably like a little bit to our right, like on the opposite side of the planet. You give it like an hour or two, it'll be like over here. Or over here, because I forget which way it rotates, but the planets do rotate, they just don't actually move on their orbits. Guess we can, like, play around in the tunnels while we wait. I mean, if they do move around, that would actually adjust some trade routes pretty well. That'd actually be an excellent way to dynamically affect the economy. Now the question is, did they fix... They have not fixed that. All right, so CIG, if you're listening, this is broke. Let's see. How long do we have? 25 minutes. Do we at least have the parts, though? Like, can I land at Everest and swap them? Hey, Laramie. Little trashed. I, changed my blood pressure medication yesterday, and it is hitting. Which, it was actually, low. It was super low when I checked it, which is great. Okay, so we still have the XL1, so we have the parts, we just have to put them on. So, yeah, maybe we'll stop by Everest. and do that. I was hoping that maybe there'd be some sort of, I don't know, hidden thing here. Yeah, Raven, I saw that. Yeah, Laramie, exactly. I think I spent like 12 hours in bed, and I don't feel like I got any of it. Like, that's got to be some sort of design issue, some sort of flaw in human biology. Like, how can you wake up tired? Let's see if the kitchen disappears. I think I've still got the Pembroke armor, so that should actually count. All right, so how do we make this happen? Oh yeah, Puck, so you'd think so. Laramie, I've seen it a little bit. I haven't seen anything today, though. I was hoping that we could vulture one, or come across one at the very least. Wait, hold on. The cargo bay is expandable? Go on. And we're just gonna get rid of this so I can, you know, actually see my arm. Actually, we've got time. Let's just dress up. Let's put on all the goodies we've collected over the years. Horror. Which one is it? I think that's the one with the skull. Nope. Yes, okay. Frioski, the Nomad is ugly. What? I don't know about that. I mean, I need to see one in game first. If you want to see ugly, check out this helmet. People hate that helmet so much. Now, yeah, what I will say, like, from the early stuff I've seen on it, it does look very Dorito-shaped. Like, it does have that Elite Dangerous look, which, I mean, you know, CIG has always kind of had, like, a healthy relationship, I would say, with Elite Dangerous. I mean, they did actually support the Kickstarter, after all, so maybe it's a nod to that since Odyssey's coming out. Like, literally the only thing I can come up with. Huh. 4 million out. Only, what, 20 minutes to go? Well, Furioski, I am used to flying bricks, so I will take it. Yeah, Jason, did not realize when they did the update yesterday that it removed our XL1 and threw in a Bolon. So once we hit Hurston, I'm going to land at Everest, store the ship, and grab an XL1. Yeah, Laramie, like that's the way I feel. Like at the very worst, I might, you know, move some credit around to pick one up. Actually, now that we've hit like 3,000 subscribers, like maybe I could arrange a giveaway for what I have to figure out how to set that up and everything else.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, so Puxel, if you are still with us. All right, so yeah, that actually moved towards the left. So that was actually a bit over here. So while we were jumping, that has actually moved just a little bit. Not a lot. Like, it's not something you can really notice, while you're playing. Ha ha ha, Raven. Raven's just trying to get a free Nomad.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh no, Gruff, you can't turn it into a token. You gotta fly it. You gotta appreciate it. Ooh, death. Now that that's an interesting one. I like that.
Quantum travel complete.
Mark, it's in the package area. I think it might be under concierge only, but it is there. It just might be restricted to the fancy pants, is a way to put it. Oh, okay, yeah. Concierge only. That, I wish they would open those up.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I mean, Raven, don't tempt me. That would actually be kind of fun. What do we have? Vanguard Sentinel. Well, Jason, like, you can spend the 1K and then melt it and then put it towards the scoundrel. Alright, Star Runner. Nothing fancy around here just yet. We close enough? Yes, we are.
Landing gear down.
Jason, melting is basically returning a ship or package for store credit, and then using the store credit towards something else. So basically, kind of like doing a return for store credit.
Landing complete.
Weapons off. Pleasant stay.
Oh, sorry, Jason. Doesn't always carry over in text chat, you know? If you want to go back to the early days, what's a paladin? For those who ever played that. Oh god, what game was that? I forget. It's been so long. Gruff, both. Both. No, Death, there was I forget, there was like a video game. I want to say an MMO. And like all the classes were kind of story-based stuff, and like you were actually working towards becoming a paladin. And your character, who has been working towards this, says, "What's a paladin?" Like, my guy, the thing that you've been, you know, training to become. Wait, Steve, is the Night Runner skin out? And yeah, Trooper, we're hoping that maybe we'll see one. Maybe the CIG gods will favor us today. Oh, Death, you can play a decent paladin. You just have to, it's a chore. Because people always think that when you play a paladin, you have to play this, like, tyrannical, like, you know, militarized zealot. And you don't. You really, really don't. It's just, they get typecast, you know? Alright, let's put this thing up, put an XL1 in it. I mean, Moon, it is too. Like, in this, you know, setup, it is, but, it's like in regular, you know, D&D or other standard fantasy stuff. That is true, Death. Wait, read only. Come on, it's stored. There we go. Alright, propulsion. XL1, there we go. And let's just swap these out, shall we? JS400s. And FR76s. And darn. I regret not finishing that mini game. Hey Kai, welcome back. Alright, to Ida we go for Astatine. Or, we could pick up Titanium and bring it back to Everest. Come on, elevator. All right. Oh yeah, Tripper. Like, if you can manage like a Lair Night run and a max, like you're gonna get paid. At the very least, like, you know, 70,000 or so, which in a max is pretty damn good. All right. You know what? I should actually. Oh no, are the sensors not working anymore? Can I not turn them off?
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
I don't have my radar. I don't know if I like that. Ah, it's fine, Tripper. We'll refuel when we get there. So we'll just do a quick run of Titanium up to Everest. And go from there. Yes, Gruff. Yes, I did. It is replaced.
Landing gear up. Quantum travel complete.
Have anything on? Yeah, that'll do. Laramie, I want to say it's 500,
Engaged.
which doesn't work out so well for a caterpillar, but will for a constellation or freelancer. So, you know, this should do it. I mean, Gruff, you can link it, but I really won't be able to like watch it during the stream.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, into Bezdek we go. God, it's bright today. Exactly, Tripper. So, actually, I updated my sheet. So I've actually got the Star Runner on the potential profits. You give me a second. I'll actually drop that link so you guys can take a look. Yeah, but pretty much it sits right there with a freelancer, a constellation, just a little bit faster.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
5 out of 10. Had to brake too much.
Engines off.
Oh yeah, Del, why's that? That's true, Tripper. The max is a little floaty. Me having trouble with the menu screen. My mouse has to be under. I want to click it. That might sound. Sounds kind of like a resolution issue. What's the resolution like when you go to load it up, Anthony? I don't even know what a Jebaited is. Yeah, see, Gruff, I'm just not gonna click any video links, especially while on stream. People running Laranite, even in ETU. That's fair. Haha, Del. Yeah, I think I'll just pass for now. I mean, death, it could happen. They've got time. Anthony, so let me ask you this. When you go to start it up on the menu screen, does it, do you still have the border around it like it's a program? Or does it take up the entire screen?
Engines on. Landing.
Hey, look, our radar came back. Huh, it doesn't let you use your keyboard. Anthony, try something out for me, if you can. Next time you go to load it up, and I don't know if this is, going to actually do anything for you, but, next time it opens up and you can't do anything, hit Alt and Enter at the same time. That should force it either into like a windowed mode or like your full screen, and then see if you can actually select anything then. I don't know if it'll work, but it's just something to try.
Quantum travel complete.
It's weird, overshot by 180. Hey, Wilbur. Yeah, the reclaimers are
Travel
ridiculously
engaged.
huge.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, thank you, Anthony. I'm just glad you got it. Yeah, once you actually are able to select everything, you should just be able to go in and edit your resolution. And hopefully that'll clear some of that up. Alright. See just how much titanium they'll actually take. Hey man, you're welcome. Glad it worked for you.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Yeah, we've got space. I pulled up a little short, whatever. Yeah, Jason, I thought I was actually going to bloody the nose on that one, but it actually worked out. We did okay. Wilbur, told him to use Alt-Enter to force the resolution to either windowed mode or full screen, and that actually ended up working for him. So he can actually play. Oh yeah, I could have pulled it way closer. Ah well. All right, pad 5. Ah, thank you, Raven, because I will forget. Yeah, Aventador, I sure can. You give me about 3 minutes to sell this cargo. I will say, though, that the sensor option is currently not working for me. Or if it is, the displays are not updating. Hey, Matthew! Haha! You know, we're actually going to be doing it over the weekend, too, due to the IAE. So I'm going to go for several days, if I can. Hey, Agent. Welcome back, man. And of course, the weekend ones might be short streams too, just because, you know, there's things that I like to do. But at the very least, we'll see what they've got on the floor for the day. Alright, selling that off. Wow. So it looks like someone has been selling titanium to Everest, so we are going elsewhere. It's a bit of a traffic jam on the stairs. You know what? We'll take it to Grim. Grim always buys titanium. I think they may have actually lowered the demand of titanium at Everest just because of that. Ah, thank you, Jason. Yeah, we'll get out of here, go to Grim, unload that, then get back on the road. Hey, Caleb. Good afternoon. Hope things are going all right. Hopefully they'll bring back the Christmas helmets. Wilbur, it'll be on live. And Mitch, that's a good question. I know they've got the Pioneer for building like modular habs. I don't know if hangars will be a part of that. I feel like if you ask Chris Roberts, he would say yes. And then like all the programmers would have to like scurry about and find a way to actually achieve what he's just, casually tossing out. There it is. Puxel, you want to go to, are you looking for information on the event or like where to fly to in game? Because it starts tomorrow. Give me just 1 second. I'll link it to you. If the website will load. Alright, so I'm going to go and link this to you. That'll give you access to the website that actually has all the scheduling and stuff and shows off everything else. At the very least, it'll get you started. Lord, I think so. Which, I mean, if they do... Oh boy. It's going to be super fun. Escaping that.
Complete.
Alright, to Grimhex we go. Hey, you're welcome, Buxel. Hopefully it helps a little bit. But yeah, it starts tomorrow. Fairly early, if you're an American.
Quantum travel engaged.
And runs all the way to December 5th.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, Wilbur, that sounds about right. I mean, you get so many people in one space. Doesn't matter what game it is. It just grinds to a halt. Your FPS starts looking like a picture book, you know? Now, Apple, you say that like you got multiples. Why? What are you doing with all those Auroras and Mustangs? Wow, really, Coyote? What happened? Like, did you take them out? Did you succeed? Did you land okay? Ah, that's fair. Apple. Yeah, I feel like if you have an Aurora, you really don't need the other Auroras. Like, it's good to choose a particular one as a starter. Oh, Gruff, they usually don't blow stuff up. They usually just try to either kill the pilot or trap them and demand money. Mitch, negative. It does not. They're a bit too tall, unfortunately. You need something very low to the ground. Pisces, for example, the 100i. Like The Aurora will fit. Mustang, not so much. Especially because the wings, you know, they fold up. So yeah, it's a little too tall. Negative Gruff. I used to have it, but I really didn't see the point, so it hit the melt pile. Oh yeah, Coyote, like, I love doing that run, you know? Just like trying to get away, saving your cargo as much as you can, jumping as soon as you hear that missile lock, but, at the same time, it can be a little difficult to actually make it succeed, too. Gruff, I want to say ArcCorp.
Quantum
Don't
travel
quote me, though.
engaged. Engines on. Engines off. Engines on.
Alright, now we can jump to Yela. Oh, sorry, Wilbur. You should be able to. Or at the very least, you could cross-chassis upgrade that 325 to the Star Runner, and then just pay the
Quantum
difference.
travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, Grim. Where are you? Alright, direct jump. I don't know why, but I always hate it when I have to jump to an orbital marker first. Like, it only adds, like, what, 15 seconds? But I hate it so much.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel.
Oh, good, Coyote. Glad to see that you actually got away. Hey, Evans. Welcome back. Alright, we're gonna do it this time. Reverse landing without hitting the back. Alright, that's destroy pad 7. Slow that down just a little bit. Oh, cool, I plan to. Just to make sure these doors are actually going to open all the way before I start doing it. Also, I don't think the smaller hangars are as deep as like the ones for the caterpillars, so that's another thing I have to remember. Alright, that should be off kilter just enough. Right there. And rotate slightly. And we're good.
Landing complete.
Alright, didn't scuff the back end. I would say 710 on the reverse. We're slightly off kilter and rolled, so points off, but otherwise, alright. Anthony, have you gone to your graphics settings? Also, welcome back. Sorry, catching back up on the chat. Thank you, Voxel. Leroy, as far as the longest time you can spend an FTL, it actually depends on the quantum drive you have installed. You can put a super slow quantum drive and spend like 15 minutes in warp. Thank you, Lewis. We've actually practiced that over a few days. I appreciate those words. Yeah, we have been practicing those reverse landings with the MSR, and it is it's actually very interesting because the vector indicator is off center. Like, it'll always be slightly to your right. So if you actually put it on center, you'll actually drift to the left, and it'll actually fail you when you go into to land. So getting it working correctly, especially for a reverse landing, is very difficult if you don't know about that. Anthony, hey man, you're good. You can use me as a help lad, it's fine. We're very supportive over here, and part of being supportive is being support. So, won't like more than 1920 by 1080. Just double check. All right, so I know you did the Alt Enter. When you've gone to your graphics under resolution, that's where it's stuck. For your window mode, what do you currently have on your window mode right there? Like, is it borderless, full screen, windowed? Because I would try hitting either borderless or full screen, and then seeing if you can change that resolution. Okay, yeah. I would definitely go to your options and see if you can swap to either a full screen or borderless, and then try it again after doing the swap. Might not work. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, that's not a bad little sale. Really, Steve? Ah, Port Tresler. We just came from there. Steve, let me double check. I had to reset my account, so I don't know if I've got you on my friends list. Yeah, send me a friend invite again. I can join on you. Tell you what, I will fly to Port Tresler, and we will where's the button? There it is. That's true, Raven. We can make the jump. Aw, damn. All right. Well, that's fair. That is fair. Hey, B. Afternoon. Hope everything's going all right for you. What's the Night Runner skin look like, Coyote? Wait, the Night Runner skin is okay. Wait, no, that's the skin you get for the minigame, right? Yeah, I am kicking myself for not finishing that minigame now. Evans, right now we're just kind of running some cargo, just seeing how it handles, since it's a very fast but gas guzzling type ship, and we're hoping that maybe we'll bump into a Nomad today. See, Jason, it kind of irks me that they're not letting people do it again, because the Pirate Caterpillar was supposed to be a one-time thing. But they brought it back after 2016, and then they made it something that you could get whenever you wanted to. But maybe that's just me being a hipster, you know?
Landing gear up.
Now, I wonder, can we do what we used to do with the Caterpillar through here? We cannot.
Destroyed.
Ow. I'm gonna have to practice that one. I can do it with the Caterpillar. Apparently with the Star Runner, not so much. Haha, we lost a weapon too.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum
Yeah, Steve, you should be able to. Open your chat and do /add friend and then the name. Anthony, what what resolution are you playing on? That might be I'm sorry, what is the resolution of your monitor? Yeah, Merrick, they're showing them off to people right now. I was hoping maybe they would, you know, drop by over here. I'd like to see one. Anthony, is it a widescreen by chance?
Quantum travel complete.
What, tell us about your graphics card. Like, I don't know if that would actually be limiting your resolution for in-game. What might actually be outside of my area of expertise, but we will give it a go. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. But I cannot scan from this distance.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Yes, Merrick. Yeah, CIG are the ones who are, flying them about. Pretty much, crashing streams and whatnot with them and showing them off. Sykes, this is the Mercury Star Runner. The other new ship that is, dropping to live tomorrow. But yeah, currently we are on the PTU, just checking out how it handles for cargo. So we're going to do one of my favorite runs, the fluorine run. Usually this works better in a caterpillar. But, you know. It's still a good run, nonetheless, for just about any ship. Yes, Sykes, there's actually going to be a few. Hagram, it doesn't affect the flight model yet. They said they have plans for it in the future. But at the moment, cargo does not affect the performance. Or I think technically they all handle like they currently have cargo, I think they've said. Haha, Gex. I mean, I guess you could, you know, say your ship is called the Spitfire. Yeah, it sounds like Jason's on the problem. I remember reading about that, but I don't remember what the solution was.
Engines on. Landing.
Let me think. Is 1920 by 1080 the only resolution you have available? Yes, Coyote. There's actually a couple of ships that you can already name, they just don't actually show up in game. Like, the 600i, if you bought it Warbond, you can name it. Same thing with the Corsair. Yeah, actually, Anthony, try hitting Alt-Enter again, and see if you can still use the menus. Just double check, you know?
Quantum travel complete.
Because I would try swapping between all three, the windowed, the full screen, and the borderless. Exactly, Sykes. I mean, the Carrick is an excellent ship. Really anything with a medical bay. Wilbur, War Bond just means that you bought it with all cash, like you did not use credit. So usually it just comes with some sort of extra something, either like a discount, or just some sort of feature, or just extra goodie. Oh, I remember that, Apple.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Yeah, like you can melt a War Bond ship, you can rebuy it with store credit. Sometimes you do have to write to support so that you can rebuy it, because there's something with a token on your account. But yeah, they actually do let you rebuy it with store credit. Ah, okay, Anthony, good deal. Glad you got it. Now you can thank Jason. I think he's the one who did all the hard work there for you. Appreciate that, Jason. Thank you, Puxel. I've been practicing. I've been practicing a lot. See, Nexel. See, landing can be fun. Because first people think, why is landing such a big deal? And then they actually try it out. It actually seems like cargo's working a lot better too. We were getting a lot of issues with it earlier in the previous patches, but it's going a lot more, a lot smoother. Apple, I'd buy that. I would take that ship on a heartbeat. Like, if I could get a medical bay on this ship, it would be, like that would do it. Wouldn't need anything else. Double front flip landing. Man, I can try, but you're gonna have to give me a moment to practice on that one. Oh yeah, Nexel, you and me both. I play a lot of Transport Tycoon on 5M servers just to do like passenger missions or air freight cargo. The server room, Gruff. I would just dump the servers entirely. Oh yeah, Gek. I could do it with a fighter, but a lot of it is okay, so you know what? We'll just practice right quick just to see if we can. And we're gonna use the big pad for this. I feel like we need a little bit of tolerable space. Parker. On my Kraken. Hey, Marcus, you're fine, man. Hopefully work is going okay for you. Alright, so, Matthew, we're going to try it. I think we're off-center enough. So you want a double front flip. We're doing 124. Let's get that down to 43, and we'll start the double front there. Oh, I don't think we've got enough space. We do not. Yeah, okay, so I've got to definitely avoid and try that out again. Alright, so I definitely need more space to pull that off. Well, Hagram, if we fail, instead of just hitting our head, we explode. Alright. Right there should do it. A little off. Fine. We'll try that. It's right there. Yeah, Jason, I was kind of expecting a light post myself. Ah, see, now we gave ourselves way too much room. Coming back around, I think we've got room for one more. Yep. Okay, so I had to abandon for a fourth one, and we came in super low. So yeah, I'm gonna have to spend a long time practicing that off screen. Because, yeah. That's just going to be me repeating that over and over and over. So, you give me some time. You give me a few days, and I will see what I can do about it. Oh, yeah, Gideon. I am a little excited. I want to see a Nomad. I've been hearing they've been popping up in streams all day. Haven't graced us yet. I know they can only be in so many places at once, but, here's hoping. You're welcome, Matthew. I will, like I said, I'll practice it. I'll see if I can get it to go smoother. Like the big issue too is, I think, really just trying to suss out when to start it so you can actually land as you complete the flip. That's a big thing.
Quantum travel.
Oh, Maladox, yeah, they actually sound pretty good. They're gas hogs, though.
Landing gear up.
Hey, David. Okay, so the thing about the Star Runner, it is pretty much the, wow, those frames. Ouch. The second most anticipated ship other than the Carrick, and at a cheaper price, it's definitely a lot more approachable. So, for example, let me just, yeah, we'll go to Shubin, so you can actually see it. Steve, let me check.
Quantum travel. Engage.
No, it didn't go through. Might have to do it from the main menu. But, yeah, David, it's kind of like a, it's pretty much the not Millennium Falcon. Like, it's fairly fast, agile for its size, has, secret tunnels, I say that, not so secret tunnels, all through the ship. Shielded cargo, it's like a smuggling area. But yeah, now you can actually see the ship. You'll have to ignore the top turret. I may have knocked a gun off of it trying something dumb. But yeah, it is a comparatively beautiful ship when you look at all the other ships currently in game. Yeah, Sykes, like you've got access to a Caterpillar Mercury Star Runner. The Hawk's not bad, but I would probably swap some other things. That's a bunch of extra light posts. I do not like landing here.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Yes, Gideon. Yes, it does. Any queen to that area will work. Come on, open up. There we go. But yeah, they did a really good job designing the ship, David. Like, it has so much more personality and usability, I would say. And one, these bathrooms. I love what they've done with these bathrooms. I know it sounds dumb, but, just the circular doors, such a fun design. Hey, Ian. Negative. I messed around with it. It is not shielded as of yet. Gideon, I fly mouse and keyboard. I am a keyboard warrior. Like, I've got a very fancy flight stick. I just don't use it for Star Citizen. But yeah, these are the secret tunnels, or not so secret tunnels. And there's like 4 or 5 entrances just all throughout the ship, so you can really get anywhere you need to inside the ship relatively undetected. This is the smuggling area for the cargo, 6 SCU. And you can actually get out to the main cargo area through here. Yeah, Ian, I had that happen to me too. Yeah, like this is a cargo area, 114 SCU when you count the shielded area. Plenty of room for vehicles too. Hey Parker, that's fine. Like I know they're going to be showing off the Nomad, so I completely understand. Oh yeah, David, oh man, it's super nice. It lands like a dream, too. Now, I will say, though, before you upgrade that Cutlass, the pilot has 2 size 3 guns on a turret, so they are gimbaled, but you do tend to lose them every now and then. And you do have 2 turrets, both with 2 size 3s. So, you've got some firepower. But it does take 2 extra crew members to realize that firepower. So keep that in mind. Other than that, though, I mean, you do have like over double the cargo capacity. We're just gonna throw a rock in here so you can see how much space you have. Wilbur, I actually don't have access to the Nomad yet. No one has shown up with the Nomad yet, so I can't tell you anything. Brooke, we don't really know as of yet. Most likely it's going to be about 260. Don't quote me though, those are estimates. Oh, Nexel, you can fit 4. Hey, Havoc, welcome back. Like, I have actually squeezed 4 rocks inside, and I'm a terrible driver. Like, what I can do flying, I cannot do while driving. Like, I am just terrible when it comes to driving these things. Hey, Madwell, welcome back. Negatively, no escape pods. The ship is the escape pod. Because, you are supposed to run from anything that you cannot overpower. But yeah, you've got plenty of room in here. I've actually been able to fit both an Ursa and Rock at the same time. Havoc. You know, I actually used to work at a call center for FedEx, and a lot of people thought I was a robot. Because, like, they would call in, and I would give, like, you know, the spill, the thank you for calling FedEx, and I'd start hitting buttons. Like, you know, what can I do for you today? And it's like, oh, you're a person. It's like, well, yeah. Negative, Agram. I am 100% human flesh. I enjoy taking long walks and eating human food. Yeah, Gideon, see, that's what I've heard. I'm just waiting to see one for myself.
Engines on.
Alright, yeah, sure thing, Ian. Your call is very important to us. Thank you for holding.
Landing complete.
But yeah, like, usually whenever they had called, it was, yeah, here we go. Thank you for calling FedEx. This is Jack speaking. How may I help you today? Because, like, alright, so, like, this is, like, my regular voice. Like, this is my, you know, general speaking voice. But I have, like, a different voice, like a phone voice. So, like, whenever I'm actually using a phone, like, for, you know, business or whatever, like, I have this, like, super, you know, almost like announcer style, like a radio voice, almost.
50%.
So yeah, a lot of people would think I was a robot on the phone. Because, like, my professional phone voice is even worse than this. Dunlow, Wolf Point. What do we got? Where's 141? Well, yeah, see, like, that's what would happen.
Quantum travel engaged.
Landing gear.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ian. Sorry, Eat Sleep. For whatever reason, YouTube is blocking, like, just about every link. I don't know why. I keep telling it that people can post links just fine, like, we can clean it up if there's spam, but for whatever reason, it won't allow links to be posted. I mean, Coyote, I would easily do that. Like, if someone wants something recorded, you know, give me $1.
Quantum travel complete.
And, I will easily record it for you. Well, 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 what do we have here? Oh, that's a lot of rocks. But yeah, like I've seen a lot of people saying that it looks just like an asp. Yeah, Pexel, you and me both.
Landing gear down.
Really, I just want to get a crack at the Nomad, because I've been flying this thing for a week, and I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. And they are on the pad. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We will go elsewhere. Hey, Mishka. You know, I'm still kind of figuring out what I want. Probably going to try out whatever the Nomad is going to end up being. But really just kind of waiting to see what all happens. Matthew, this is the Mercury Star Runner. And Smolt, the Mercury wins. Hey, Fallen Angel, Croatia, huh? Salutations to you. Gotta say, it's, okay, so, I gotta ask, why won't you guys let Bosnia swim? Because, like, you guys got a heck of a coastline. Like, do you guys just, like, charge them to come over and swim? Pickle, I'm actually figuring that out. I think we're actually going to, you know what? We're going to do that thing that I say to never do, and, we're gonna do a medical supply run. Be on a diplomatic mission. Ah, you think so, Raven? Just double check. Maybe we can spot a CIG. Hey, there is a CIG in here. Yeah, exactly, Parker.
Quantum travel engaged.
Landing gear up.
Oh yeah, I saw that gruff.
Quantum travel complete.
Ian, I don't know. Like, the Corsair... Well, one, the Corsair is cheaper. Yeah, that's fair, Raven. I guess we could go to Microtech. At the very least, we could run it around there. It's not like we don't have the fuel. But, Yeah, as far as the Corsair goes, like it's cheaper. It's definitely going to be more
Quantum travel
offensive
engaged.
capable than the Star Runner. So that is definitely something to consider. And man, this thing has a ton of quantum fuel, but it is a hydrogen hog. This thing eats fuel. That's right, citizen. No salt for me. I don't actually know if Salty Mike remembers this, but I made a forum post once that he tore apart on stream. Like, he got super upset by it. Oh, that's fair, Ian. If you're not much into combat, the Star Runner might be the better way to go. This thing is agile, and the Corsair is not supposed to be agile at all. Maladox, I actually had an Endeavor for a while. Unfortunately, I melted it for something else. I love the idea of the Endeavor, just because it has a lot of utility. Like, just for commercial purposes alone, being able to manufacture medical supplies or overclock things to sell. Like, there's just tons of uses for it. Ah, there's Steve. Wilbur, we don't actually know yet. We haven't actually seen one. Oh, wait, what? PTU maintenance in 3 minutes? Oh, no! Well, I don't think we're going to see a Nomad after all. Leo, there haven't actually been any resets in several patches. Like, they will still happen, but not every patch. That's true, Havoc. At least they did warn us. Yeah, and I think we'll keep Global on. Usually I keep it on, but a bunch of people were telling me to turn it off. I guess just so they could actually, I don't know, see the ship better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Gruff. We can hope. Maybe they'll think we're cool enough to actually give us a Nomad. Nexel, I don't know. They've changed the flight model several times in Star Citizen. I think they're on like the 5th or 6th iteration of the flight model. But yeah, Steve, like I really... Oh, there it goes. Well, darn. Alright, so... Splash screen right quick. I'm just going to check this testing chat to see... Come on. Load in. How long this is going to be down for maintenance. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking chat right quick. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe you guys saw something that I did not. Hey, Captain Sean. Not yet. A few people have had it drop on their stream. I have not yet. I'm going to attempt loading into the PTU. Maybe it's, you know, gone up already. Again, doubtful. Yeah, no patch notes as of yet. Gruff, I mean, it really won't affect me that much. It'd be nice to see. Yeah, timeout. Pickle, looking to start a channel. Any tips? Keep at it, no matter what. I had a really slow start with mine. Especially because a lot of the stuff I was doing was just very, very niche. And we're going to load into live for just a little bit while we wait. Hopefully this will be up fairly soon. So we'll just muck about in live for hopefully 5-10 minutes, however long it takes. But yeah, Pickle. Um, what I would do is keep with it, no matter what, because it takes a very long time to get started, and you really have to. How do I say it? Like, even like when you're putting out tons of videos and they have like absolutely zero views, don't really worry about it. Just keep putting them out. Things will happen. Like, people will get on, and if people enjoy your content, they'll let you know. Oh, Captain Sean, like P2 and live. I mean, you're gonna 30K in both of them. Wait, Moon, is live down? Oh, Anthony, there's some sort of bug right now that they are currently fixing by giving everyone a loaner freelancer. So it's not permanent, but you will have it for a probably fairly long time. So I would abuse that freelancer while you can. Oh, really, Steve? All right, well, we might I don't know, maybe do some Arena Commander while we wait. Yeah, next I'll have a good one, man. Sleep well. Hopefully it is uninterrupted. Okay, well, live is working. Let's see if we have any ships. Yeah, like we can run around in this. Marco, it starts tomorrow. I forget the exact time. What was that sound? Alright, yeah, we're gonna walk away from that. Hey Herman, welcome back. Let's see if we're missing any ships, shall we? Ah, thank you, citizen. Ooh, 8 a.m. That is early. Okay, are we missing... Well, that's new. I don't own 2 arrows. That's got to be a copy error. There's some copy errors there for sure. Okay, so it looks like I have been spared. So nothing missing as of yet. Yeah, Anthony, have a good one, man. I appreciate it, and good luck with Star Citizen. Yeah, Captain Sean got the dates right. November 20th through December 5th. Because, I think 2nd through 5th is when they're actually showing off the best in show stuff. So you know what, while we wait, let's just, pay a farewell to the old pirate skin. I'd say probably my favorite ship is the Caterpillar. Caterpillar for sure. Just because it's allowed me to do so much. Sorry, I'm just double checking the chat on the Star Citizen website. I'm kind of miss the skin. They did a good job with it. Ooh, favorite concept ship. Thinking probably the C2. Either that or the Endeavor, just for its versatility. Thank you, Gruff. Sykes, as far as changing for the Scoundrel pack, the Carrick is an amazing ship. It's super nice. It's just not really my style. And the other ships in the pack are definitely not for me. Like the Terrapin, like it's a Terrapin. It's overpriced. There's not really anything for it at the moment. Freelancer Dirt, again, not really for me. At least with the Scoundrel pack, I get a Caterpillar, which is what I use, so I could actually move my other cat. And I get the Star Runner, which is, a decent ship.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Steve853 in chat. Wait, are they saying that's how long it's going to take? That we're going to be down for 5 hours? Yeah, like the Crucible is super nice.
You are clear to launch.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. The Vulcan. The Vulcan is what I am probably excited for. Also, let's see if I can actually fly this thing, because it's been a long time.
Port impact warning.
And Havoc, maybe.
Rear impact warning.
Ah, gotcha,
gear
Steve.
up.
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of glancing through the chat. I just didn't come across anything concrete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
All right, so let's do some Shady Glen, shall we? Not Shady Glen, Bud's Glory. Hopefully, this will resolve soon, so we can get back at it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, Havoc. You know what? I would believe that. Expensive, Maladox. I'm betting probably at least 8 million. Just because, the cat is supposedly fairly cheap. Supposedly. Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking Spectrum to see if there's any sort of updates. And I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, see, Geo, that's it. Like, I really feel like the Terrapin just doesn't really have anything going for it. Like, it's overpriced for what it does. Especially now that the Star Runner pretty much has a Terrapin built inside it. Like, I know the Terrapin is supposed to have stronger scanning capability, but come on, like, give it more or make it cheaper, Yes, Ian, yes, you will. Have a good one, Raven. Hopefully today goes well for you. Yeah, Steve, I'm in the testing chat now. What's the last thing that one of the devs said? I'm just at the bottom where people are asking if Nomad killed the PTU. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Really, Matthew? Nice. Trickster tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, I was gonna say morning. 8 a.m. Pacific. If that means anything to you. At the moment, we're currently in live instead of PTU because PTU servers went down for surprise maintenance. Ah, they're still looking at it. All right. Well, thank you, CIG. That disrupts a few things. Ah, well. All right. What do we have to work with? We've got 300,000, so we'll do some distilled spirits into New Babbage. Should be fairly cheap. Maybe. Hopefully. Ah, Parker, it'll probably be cheaper than that. I mean, it's kind of competing with the Constellation series. Yeah, it's gonna be sad to see the skin go. I mean, the new one is nice, but yeah. I don't know, Parker. They keep changing the pirate skin. Like, every patch, there's something different with the Caterpillar Pirate. And I don't know why. Because they don't actually announce anything about it. Yeah, Citizen, there's a new pirate skin in PTU. Unfortunately, since we're in live, I cannot show it to you. But it is beautiful. Like, it's black and like a very dark olive drab brown. Haha, Matthew, I can believe that.
Quantum drive is now off.
Gruff, my least favorite concept ship. Let me think.
Quantum drive is now on.
Vulture, but it's not the Vulture's fault. Yeah, Wilbur. Well, it's, technically the pirate Caterpillar. Back in the day, it was a skin. Then they changed it to a hull. But yeah, I would say my least favorite concept is the Vulture. It's not the Vulture's fault. It's just the proceedings around the Vulture. Turn that chat off since we're not looking for any surprise nomads in live. And Power, that's fair about the Terrapin just not having not really have anything to do. It's just like, since I have Goblin Brain, like, I like things that work now. So I judge a lot of stuff off what I can do with it now instead of, what I might be able to do with it later. Because sometimes, when later actually comes, CIG kind of ends up disappointing us, so. Hey, Nexel, welcome back. Michael, not yet. It's still on PTU. It'll be dropping tomorrow. We're only in live at the moment because PTU is down for maintenance. They didn't, really warn us about, so it's too late. All right. So let me explain the whole Vulture thing. So, Sean, all ships can scan now. So the Terrapin actually lost that job. So you could actually have a Gladius accompany you, like be your escort, and the Gladius can actually scan for rocks now. Like, all ships can scan for minables. But anyway, back to the whole Vulture story. So when the Vulture was first announced, they actually announced 3 Drake ships at once: the Corsair, the Vulture, and the Kraken. And they had a vote to see which one people wanted first.
Landing.
And when they showed off the Kraken and the Vulture and all those, the Vulture was originally sold as a ship that you actually have to get out an EVA to pick up scrap. Like, you have to manually cut it yourself and then haul it back to the ship. And fortunately, after the contest, I decided to not go with that setup. But for some reason, the Vulture won. Like, a truck stop capital ship, a flying mini-mall, a Drake commercial carrier was beaten by some rinky-dink salvage ship where you actually have to get out and grab the salvage yourself. Which, if that's the case, you could do salvage with literally any ship that has a cargo hold. So, like, the Vulture just didn't sound that special. And they finally went back and actually updated it to where the Vulture can actually, you know, cut things itself and not have to get out there and grab it like some sort of, you know, barbarian. But I was so upset that the Vulture, this rinky-dink salvage ship, somehow beat the Kraken. Sorry, that's my rant on the whole Vulture thing. Parker, most likely. I mean, it's a smaller ship. They keep teasing salvage and pushing it back. It'd be a lot easier to get a Vulture end game than a Kraken. That's for sure. Ugh, 423. Alright, well, people are buying here, alright. Ah, that's fair, Sean. Poor Super Hornet gets torn apart. Yeah, the Kraken gets second. Corsair was, Corsair was last. Haha, Nuno, yeah. Oh, there's a ship that was forgotten about. Oh, come on. It's true, Parker. Like, really, that's it. It's just a big ship. I mean, Gruff, there's always a chance, but... I mean, even the forums were, like, pro-Vulture, anti-Kraken, like, you know, why another capital ship? Give us more starters. And, you know, those wants are entirely valid. Like, we need more starters instead of super big, you know, $1,000 ships. Just, the Kraken seems so much cooler.
Launch complete.
Well, yeah, Sean, they added the Heraldon back in like 2.6, I think, 2.5, and it's just been, you know, so underwhelming. Like, it's done nothing since it's been in the game.
Landing gear up.
That's true, Parker. I feel like a lot of votes get misconstrued. Like, everyone thought voting for Addison meant that they would get computer blades sooner. Like, I don't know where they thought that idea would come from. It's like, oh, if we vote for Addison, we'll get blades sooner. It's like, no, like, the only thing you guys are voting for is what lore posts we get. Coyote, is that the news van?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Because, yeah. The news van was the thing that made me think that maybe, just maybe, CIG doesn't actually know what they're doing when it comes to gameplay loops. Like, maybe they're making the ships first and then forcing mechanics second. Yeah, Sean, that sounds about right. Like, the Herald gets next to nothing. Wilbert carries a Merlin. You know, you can't deploy it yet, but, yeah, it does have a Merlin. It's like, I mean, people were saying, like, oh, wow, you can use the, you know, the Mako for streaming. It's like, can't you use any ship for streaming? Like, does it have to be a space news van? Like, can't we just, you know, look outside of our window? It's like, hey guys, Jiggy Two Snipes here in my Mako. I'm just going to stream in this today. Yeah, O'Connor, like what I've seen of it, I like the not asp, the elite dangerous feel of it. They did a good job with
Is
that.
now off.
It looks like a horseshoe crab. And I happen to like horseshoe crab, so I will take it. Patch notes aren't out. Alright. Is the server up yet, at least? Because I really want to get back to the PTU. Oh, ooh, Matthew, that's a question right there. Okay, so first off, no starter should cost over $100. That's for damn sure. I think the Prospector should be a lot cheaper than what it actually is. But as far as that goes, I would say again, basic mining, basic refueling, so something like a mini Vulcan. And again, like a basic trade ship, which I guess technically like the Nomad or Cutlass would feel feel okay for. Problem is the economy right now doesn't really do a lot for those small SCU amounts. Gruff, you could argue that, but I mean, I guess if you buy it in game, it's a little bit better, but to make the rock work, or at least to make it effective, you need a ship big enough to carry it, which, I mean, I guess the Nomad, fills.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, now, Coyote, if they could do that, I would go for that. Ah, PTU over. Oh, I hope not. Herman, the C2 will probably be out in either 3.12, hopefully 3.12, or whatever patch comes after that. Hey, Chadwick. Welcome back, bud. Oh yeah, we're doing it just about every day during the IAE. Yeah, exactly, Maladox. Like, they killed that when 3.5.1 came on board. The economy got changed up, and drugs were just absolutely destroyed. Now, you guys are going to have to give me a second, because it's actually been a long time since I've flown a Caterpillar.
Front impact.
So, there's a chance that I flub this landing.
Starboard impact warning. Front impact warning.
Oh, yeah, we just hit with the nose.
Front impact warning.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've flown the Caterpillar. Oh, God. 1 out of 10.
Impact warning.
Landing complete.
I just realized it's actually been
Stay.
over a week since I've flown the Caterpillar. Hey, Stoner, welcome back, man. It's been a while. Well, right now we're currently waiting for the, PTU to come back up. Really, Steve? Well, I didn't have a Nomad. Now I'm jealous. Oh, now, Pickle, we hit. I mean, it's kind of like Operation. If you touch the side of something, you lose. Herman, that's a good question. Sorry, there I got you, Steve. I mean, the Star Runner, I love the Star Runner. Having both the C2 and the Star Runner, though, that's a bit of an overlap, I feel like. P2 is still down, yeah. Darn. Oh, exactly, Chadwick. Like, I am excited to stream it tomorrow. Yeah, Pickle, that's fair. I've been a bit rusty. Parker will probably start, either at the regular time, maybe a bit earlier. I'm not entirely sure. Michael, Star Runner, all the way. Definitely. Right now, the Aquila has not set itself apart for me to really justify its cost. It's basically just an Andromeda with a scanning turret, so
Remember,
less combat
your belongings
capability.
belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Can I help you?
Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. Yeah, so basically just, scanning turret, less combat capability, and like what? An orange stripe, I think?
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Waddy's Bar at the farmhouse. Only a quick
Like the
ride.
Star Runner, like, yeah, you've got overall less firepower, but it's more agile. The turrets actually work. They are so much better than what you get on the Aquila. And you have more cargo capacity. And it actually doesn't, dip forward when you go to land. Well, thank you, Steve. I am looking forward to getting to cover it. Oh, Gruff, why? It's on the website. People can watch it if they want to. Yeah, Chadwick. They're actually going to have a few things on sale. I forget what day though, but usually they have like starter packs that are like at least a few dollars off. And Matthew, to go back to that $20 starter, I would like to see that. It's like I know a lot of people wanted a starter pack where they didn't own a ship. And like that's an interesting idea. Back in the early days, you could actually get an Aurora starter pack at Christmas for about $20. They stopped doing that, unfortunately, though those were really good deals. Yeah, Nightshade, hopefully we get that skin for the belligerent duck. I know there's been some sort of rumor about it. Yeah. See, if that's the case, I'd actually have to end up having kids, then they'd have to have some grandkids, so maybe in my, was that door open the whole time? That's not safe. Guess I'll just have to, like, leave my account to someone. Oh, is ISC out? Alright, so since we're not really doing anything too particular, do you guys just want me to throw ISC up on stream? Oh, Gruff, you act like I'd have a reaction. I'm not that excitable. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. Give me just 1 second then. So you guys are going to Salem. ISC is Inside Star Citizen. It's their weekly show. Looks like it's going to have some information on the Nomad. So give me just 1 second. Let me sell this cargo off, and we'll do that. Oh god, what ship was I in? Pirate. There we go. Oh, it's fine. Graph, I'll pull it up. Okay, so you guys are gonna get splash screen for a little bit while I get this tooled up. Let's see, Star Citizen, Star Citizen. So, splash screen getting changed over. Gotta find ISC first. There it is. Oh, it's alright, Gruff. I've already got it. I'm just switching over now. Alright, browser view. Display. Alright. So, you guys should have my my browser now. There we go. So let's get into this.
Two of our most popular ships are the Avenger and the Cutlass.
Let's say you're ready to upgrade it, but you're not quite ready for that Cutlass life yet. You still need the cargo, you still need the armaments, but you don't want to look like anybody else while you're doing it. That's where the Nomad comes in.
The Nomad is an upgraded starter ship. It has a lot of versatility, it can hold its own in combat, and it holds a decent amount of cargo units.
So the Nomad is essentially a pickup truck that's kind of doing the pickup truck thing differently than all the other manufacturers in the game. And it does it in a way where your cargo is completely exposed on the outside and the angles of your ship are completely unique, and it's also unlike any other ship within that manufacturer's line, right? So it's a departure within that manufacturer to just try something very different, both aesthetically and functionally.
The Nomad is a solid cargo runner at 24 SCU. You can make a pretty
24.
decent chunk of change doing cargo runs, and you don't feel like you're wasting your time. It's also a very capable fighter. It's not going to beat a dedicated fighter in a fight, but it can definitely hold its own.
The moment you walk up to the ship,
I
you're
don't
gonna
know about
see,
that.
I think the most striking part of it is the fact that it's treated a lot like our Xi'an bike. You're gonna notice that it's never touching the ground. It's always hovering, which is super cool, super unique. Then you've got this hatch on the
What?
side of it, which has this fully articulating ladder that just kind of pops out and presents itself with movements that feel a little bit organic. So it's kind of juxtaposed against sort of the very chiseled look of the ship. You have all these movements that are super smooth.
It's got 3 size 3 hardpoints for its weapons. These come with all gimbaled laser repeaters. It's also got 4 size 2 missiles on each wing, so a total of 8 size 2 missiles with custom missile racks. It's got a standard array of countermeasures, both chaff and flares, and it's got 2 main thrusters, 2 retro thrusters, and 12 maneuvering thrusters. In the future, when tractor beam technology comes online, the Nomad will come with 1 standard, and it will be able to use that to pull cargo into its hold.
Once you climb in, you're going to be flanked in the left and right by your weapon racks. So you're going to have 2 rifles, one on either side of you, highlighted in this like really stark red lighting, so you know where the weapons are immediately. And that'll lead you directly into what we're calling the foyer, and that'll be a few steps below. The moment you walk into that section, you'll be able to see out the back of your cargo bed. We have a window which looks straight out to where your cargo is, and if there is no cargo, you can kind of see out into space. From there, you can also control where your cargo bed is. Here you also have access to your power plant component down the right hallway, and you also have access to your locker where you can store whatever you want, and you've got your toilet. Once you make it past the first kind of bulkhead door, you'll walk into the habitation, and here's where you'll be able to do your napping, your TV watching, you'll be able to do your cooking, and we even have sort of an ottoman that slides into the countertop. That way, if it's not in use, you have a lot more space in the area. When it is in use, it'll kind of pop out and present itself to you, and just hop right over, take a seat, whatever, have a meal, pull it straight out of the microwave, whatever you want to do with it. And then moving forward into the ship, that leads you into the cockpit. Once you hop onto that seat and it takes you into your dashboard view, you have a pretty good view from this ship. It's got some struts there that really kind of hold the glass together, but that really feeds into our chiseled look, so they kind of have to be there as a structural element to hold the whole thing together. But the really cool thing about this dashboard is that it's kind of it's semi wraparound, but it's one giant screen. So there are no physical buttons on this dashboard at all. In addition to that, we've got like a giant glass pane in front of you, which has your HUD and all that stuff. I think it's really cool.
Overall, I think it's a great ship. This is something you probably want to really look into.
Landing complete. Doesn't stay.
While the US vehicle feature team worked to further develop and expand the idea of what it means to be a ship from Consolidated Outland, the Landing Zone content team worked to develop a new convention center for Microtech that looks to improve upon an already impressive IAE experience.
The IAE this year in New Babbage. The expo where we show the latest and greatest of the newest ships and weapons, armor and any gear we have for the game. This is where we show it.
We want the players to feel like this is an event in 2950. I'm an in-game player looking at an expo event rather than something that takes you out of the game. We had the benefit of hindsight, but also the benefit of being able to really plan it from the ground up. So we were able to do things that we weren't able to do before. Something else we've done, and we've actually kind of done it every year or every event, is we kind of swap the artists who work on it out. It enables us to keep it fresh. Obviously I've been the lead on all of them as well, so there is some consistency there. I think it would become kind of stale, you know, if it was the same group every time. We do kind of learn what we've done in the past, learn what worked, learn what didn't work, and try and improve every time. With this, we went back to what does an actual convention look like? London Motor Show, I used to go to a lot as a kid. To me, that's quite comparable to like a ship expo.
Basically, one cool thing about it is how we have like modular type of setups. This main big hall with this gigantic ship in the middle and smaller ships next to it to just have this big vista when you get in. We have these side halls to expand if we have more halls that we want to present, and that's the big difference.
So this one had a lot of a design emphasis on the architecture because it was in New Babbage. It's not utilitarian, you know, like Area 18 or Lawville.
This year we're going for a super minimalistic vibe. This brings its own challenges with it, because you know the less details you have in an environment, the more any mistake is going to stand out.
When you look at Microtech, all these panel lines, it is the expo hall. It's not a working area.
It's different. It's more cleaner. It's sleeker, more minimal, because it's really showcasing the ships.
And to convey all of this without getting much into detailing, you have to take care about a lot of materials. So what does the concrete feel like? What does the stone feel like? And where are the panel lines exactly?
So we have to make sure that every corner is as polished as we can get it.
We need to make sure we balance the manufacturers over the whole event, and some manufacturers have many ships. We would have dedicated areas within a day for each one, some halls with many ships. The other thing we've done is make it more flexible in terms of these rooms, and we like to sell it as if it's realistic. So there's a lot of in-law things going on with how we present it, how we do banners and posters and information screens and stuff, and we don't ever want to take you out of that experience. Just to really appreciate the beauty of design of like I said, the emphasis of the ships and the architecture of the space as well, and all the things that come together with these events. Like, we wanted to make it just gorgeous to look at and walk around.
So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that Nomad is the latest offering from Consolidated Outland for those who want maybe just a little bit more from their starter ships.
All right.
That space pickup truck is now a thing, and that you can see the Nomad and a whole host of other ships on display.
All right, so splash screen should be back up. We're going to go back into live now. All right, sorry. Didn't want to talk over them while they were talking about stuff. I'm going to try PTU now. You know, Lee, I like it. I feel like 24 SCU is still not really worthwhile. Yeah, you know, I could see that. And we'll finish by Drake. Also, Matthew, meet Matthew. And yeah, okay, so back to live we go. Actually, you know what? While that's loading up, I'm going to add the Nomad onto the sheet just to see what it can make. So duplicate that, slide that there. Nomad, and that is 24 SCU. So all right, I'm gonna drop that link so you guys can take a look at that. All right, so that is my projected profits for common haulers spreadsheet. It's not, you know, ultra accurate, but it's just kind of like a generic, this is what you can expect to make if you can buy it at basic prices. Matthew, most likely not. You would need an SSD and minimum probably 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, Cody, they definitely need to change up the economy. Oh no, Jeremy, you can still do tons of stuff with a Titan. Because that's the thing. Like, we don't actually have the cargo missions yet. We just have like box delivery, and the Titan is more than capable at doing those missions. Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you, Parker. I forgot about that with the whole AVX workload thing. And Microtech. All right, well, let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, Jason, that's because you can actually, you know, pick it up relatively easy. The issue there is the barrel is, you know, trash. Oh, Apple, I am so sorry. Yeah, Patrick, that's what we've been hearing. Nexel, not yet. I have not moved my my package over yet. I will be getting one. Like, I unfortunately will not really be able to spend any new cash at the moment. I've got some store credit I can shuffle around for it though. Yeah, no, the Titan is a super nimble ship. Yeah, Matthew, like, there's a chance that Squadron 42 could come to console just because, you know, it's taking that long. But I highly doubt you'll ever see Star Citizen on console. I mean, really, probably even Squadron 42 just because of the ridiculous amount of keybinds involved.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Ha ha ha, Patrick! Maybe I could buy it for streaming and like write it off as a business investment. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Caddy, I think it's a ramp. You know, where the Nomad goes. Not the Nomad, the Rock. So it'd pretty much have to have a ramp, right? Oh yeah, Matthew. We've actually been flying around in it in PTU. Unfortunately, PTU is currently down, so we had to swap to live. So we're just doing a couple of cargo runs until that comes back online. Okay, so here's the thing I want to know. If it hovers to land, how fast can I land it? Like, how nasty can we get with landing? Since it has a not landing gear. Death, probably the 890. I don't think anything else can, though. Well, you know, that's currently out. Exactly, Jeremy. I mean, like, the way we land things. You know what? We're gonna mess around in something else. Steve. Yana, it hasn't actually started yet. It starts tomorrow. Tomorrow through December 5th. So you've actually got a day. Oh yeah, Brim. It's super ugly, and that's actually kind of why I like it. I will gladly try it out. I like the ugly ships though. Like, I don't like them to look super, you know, sleek. Oh yeah, Cody. Cutlass is still a better ship. It's just the Cutlass is also, for once, a more expensive ship. Wammel, probably not. It looks like it just went down for maintenance because there's some sort of issue with claiming ships at the moment.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations?
Which would probably explain that double arrow in my list. Let's find out. Let's try to claim a Buccaneer. See what happens. Hey, Michael, welcome on in. That is correct. I do not like Origin. Okay, I say that. They make fine ships, they're just not for me. Like, I like my ship to have a little bit of rust to it. Which is usually why I fly Drake. Oh, I really don't want 10 more years of these commercials. Please go away. Okay, you know what? We're going to buy 24 SCU of medical supplies. Let's see.
Well, now she says she wants to help by being our Imperator. No thanks, Sherrod.
You know, Brim, I think I take the Nomad just because you get the extra space and you can actually load things into it. Like, it's doing its job. It's being a truck. Ah, okay, yeah, see, I can't claim my black. Yes, Clint. Everything will be for sale, so you'll be able to get just about anything. Okay, so I claimed those. You know what? We'll run 24 SCU in a Caterpillar.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer.
Oh, Emmanuel, that's the Cutlass Black. I mean, the Razor Crest is pretty much a Cutlass.
This city of tomorrow has a lot going on.
Hangar 20. Michael, as far as what's going on with the verse, they're about to have the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, which is basically just an excuse to show off and sell spaceships. So everything will be available. You'll be able to rent the ships for free, and it'll be a free fly, so people can try out the game for free. Hip, it's not ownable, but the biggest ship so far is the Vandul King ship, which is over 1 kilometer long. All right. All right, up we go. Yeah, biggest ship currently is Reclaimer. I mean, pretty much only because of those landing gear, though. Like, if you took those off, it's the 890. Yeah, Michael, it is flyable in PTU. PTU is just currently down. Otherwise, we would be in a Star Runner right now. Unfortunately, with PTU being down, we are relegated to our Peasant Live build, where we cannot fly such a glorious ship.
Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
I mean, Wilbur, that's basically what it has, which is super funny.
Rear impact.
Like, the thing feels like a space, like Chevy S10. Yes, Wami, yes I have. It is a brick. It is an absolute brick. Do not recommend. Jonna, maybe you might be right about that. I forgot about the retribution.
Thank you, and please visit again.
How big is the retribution? Trevor, I don't really know. I feel like the MSR can really cover just about anything the Nomad can do. Like, really the big advantages for the Nomad are probably, I mean, you know, obviously without flying it, but most likely going to be fuel efficiency and being smaller. It can land in smaller areas. The Star Runner itself is just such an agile and fast ship that it's hard to have a smaller ship and justify it. Oh yeah, Michael, like just give it a few minutes. Hopefully it's just a few minutes. Wilbur, maybe it'll use like some sort of like Gravlev magnet proto-anchor technology. Yeah, Trevor, no problem. Like, okay, like I'm probably gonna pick a Nomad up just because it looks neat. But yeah, like between the MSR and the Nomad, really the MSR already does everything that the Nomad can. So, you know, not really a huge point to own both. I thought the Kingship was only like 1 kilometer. Yeah, Steve, that kind of irks me that the Nomad is, sorry, not irk, intrigues me. You know, it's not really that big of a ship, but they still gave it an interior. Sorry, irk was the wrong word for that. Alright, let's go visit old Calliope, shall we? Wilbur, the Star Runner SCU is 114.
Quantum drive is now.
So it's actually very comparable to the Max, just a little bit less, but much faster.
Quantum drive is now off.
Wait, Russell, why a Sharpay? Yeah, Apple, like that's the thing, like the Core A is just, like I hate to say it, but the Core A is just kind of useless compared to that Nomad. Like there's just nothing really in the Nomad that makes it worthwhile. I'm sorry, not the Core A. There's nothing really on the Core A that makes it worthwhile when compared to the Nomad. That's what I'm trying to say. Processing. PMC. Not Caltag. Mining, there we go. Oh yeah, it's super ugly. Michael, it's a surprise straight to flyable ship. Gonna go up to flyable tomorrow. They were trying to keep it, what's the word? Trying to keep it under wraps. Did not succeed.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, that's true, Brim. I mean, again, though, like, I actually kind of like the ugly look. Yes, Scott. It'll be flyable immediately. And you'll be able to rent it, too, so you can actually try it out for free before buying it. Negative, Mike. It is not a mobile refinery ship. Turns out those speculations were terribly wrong. So no refinery just yet. Yes, Scott. There will be a starter pack. HIP, I know it's like 8 a.m. Pacific. So it'll be ultra late for you. Wait, Death, hold up. You got a Cybertruck? What? Hey, random. Hey, no problem. Okay, so I think the SCU is a little small, but for a starter ship, I don't think it's half bad. Like, yeah, it's ugly, but I mean, looks don't really matter in a spaceship. I like the idea of it being kind of a pickup truck style, and I think it's a decent alternative to like the Cutlass. Like, yeah, you don't have as much firepower or as much cargo, but like it's a decent alternative to try out. Like, I'll give it a go tomorrow and see how it handles. Alpha, it'll be up for sale tomorrow. You can buy it with LTI then. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like, I like the ugly bit of it. Like, it looks ugly. I love that. I don't want that that streamlined look. Fair enough, Nexel. Yeah, Parker. Ugh. It's weather effect. Alright. Give me a second. Let me land here, then I'll catch up with you guys, because, yeah, this is, some heavy storm coming through.
Front impact warning. Front impact warning. Starboard impact warning.
And nice and clean.
Landing complete.
Yeah, B, have a good one, man. Enjoy yourself. Alright, catching back up on chat here. But yeah, Michael, most likely, Lone Wolf style. You're probably going to be, like, it's more of a solo ship, that's for sure. Jeez, I can't even see. Think I'm walking in the right direction? Yeah, there it is. All right. Ghost Rider, most likely 260. Not confirmed, though, but ballparking around 260. And yeah, like what Hip said, it's pretty much a party ship. It is a fancy luxury yacht. Like, you really don't buy it to do anything with it. It's just look how rich I am. I mean, let's be honest though, do yachts really turn a profit? No. This damn bug. I hope they fix this. Ah, Scott. I mean, at that point, you've got to use an SRV. Alright, so since cargo is borked here, it looks like we're leaving. I'll tell you what, we're gonna get out of Microtech. Maybe go visit Hurston. See what's up over there. Negative, Mike. You do not. But yeah, Rest, like, I saw that. They were super... Now, who could that be? They really wanted to show off that that thing could haul a rock. Hello? Hey, Captain Tuvok. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Melodox, we can try. I mean, what's the harm? Oh yeah, Sap, like, it's a super fancy ship. It's just like, I know a lot of people bought it expecting to be able to do things with it, like, you know, to make money. Who is calling? Who is calling? Hey, you're fine, Sap. I understood the gist of it. Yeah, Death. This feels like the storm from the thing. Whoever's calling us is at Port Olisar. So if they're coming to hit us, we've got some time. All right, we have cycled the door. Let's go back and double check. Oh yeah, Lee. I would definitely say go for the Star Runner. I think you will enjoy it. And if you don't, melt it. Get something else. Wilbur, someone has called us. I cannot tell who. They haven't said anything. I've tried saying hello. So I'm gonna hang up on the call. Ah, it's Raven. Sorry, Raven. Didn't realize until I'd hit the end call button. Ah, Parker, I wish. Ah, there he is. Seb. You know, Parker, I wish they could drop a Nomad on us, but it's live. We'll be jumping back to PTU as soon as it's back up. Let's see. It's alright. Maladox, what it is, it resets on the server tick. So whenever the tick refreshes, which is 10 minutes, that's when it does it. So, like, going between buildings might actually be enough time sometimes for it to refresh, because you don't always get there on the tick. So it might only take, you know, just a couple of minutes. Yeah, Parker, like, that design with the orange HUD, like, that screams elite dangerous. Maybe it's a collaboration for Odyssey coming out. I'm gonna say that. It's a collaboration for Odyssey coming out. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go look for clearer skies. Oh, no, Wami. CIG actually really likes Elite Dangerous. Like, Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous have supported each other in the past. Because, like, when it went to Kickstarter, like, CIG actually, you know, supported them. Hell, I think Chris Roberts actually has, like a random NPC name in-game. Because, like, Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen kind of kicked off around the same time. Like, you know, they supported each other, and then there was just, like, this renaissance of space games being announced.
Engines online. Starboard impact warning.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Launch complete.
Alright, we're at 0 degrees, 200. See if we can fly on instruments. Yeah, because I cannot see for anything. Brims, Star Citizen will release a ship in Elite Dangerous, but it'll probably be delayed by 4 to 37 years. Exactly, Parker, just like that. Brim, I'm actually just using mouse and keyboard. Hey, Vlad. How goes today, man? See, Jeremy, like, that is a slight difference, though. Like, real-life pilots, you guys actually get slightly more instruments. And again, you know, if you crash, you pretty much only crash once. Here, I get to wake up on a hab.
Quantum drive.
Yeah, Nexel. Have a good one, man. Hope you actually get some sleep. Oh, that's right, Nuno. Okay, yeah, just so everyone else knows, Elite Dangerous is free this week on Epic till the 26th, so if you've ever thought about checking it out, now would be a good time to do it, because you get to keep it. Ah, 22:30 UTC. What time is it now? Well, that's fair, Jeremy. Although half the time I actually lose the attitude, whatever you call it. This thing. Right here. I lose that. Oh, okay. That's like in 15 minutes. Alright, so like maybe one more run, and then we can actually go back to PTU. Oh, is it dropping to live? Oh, alright, alright. Thomas, I'm not a fan of the Terrapin, if I can be quite honest. Really, the only reason I would pick up the LTI Terrapin again is if you were going to turn it into something else to use the LTI. That's the big issue. Nuno, we currently don't have the fuel because we're in Quantum. As soon as we come out, I can show you. But, yeah, Thomas, as far as the Terrapin goes, at the moment, it doesn't really have a use. Now, later on, when we actually can do long-range scanning and things like that, yeah, sure. But at the moment, it's pretty much just a ship to fly around. And for its price tag, it's really hard to justify. Yeah, Jeremy, that's entirely fair. I mean, you know, they say it's a space sim, but the actual atmospheric flight is fairly simplified in this game. I mean, hell, you can't even adjust trim. No flaps, no spoilers. Yeah, I saw that, Steve. Maybe I should melt that then so I can actually get back into the Star Runner. You know, Chadwick, actually, okay, so Chad, funny you brought that up. If you enjoy, you know, the actual Newtonian flight of Kerbal's space program, Dual Universe actually emulates that in an MMO setup. Dual Universe is super fun when it comes to the flight. Oh yeah, Tim. Well, you know, more bugs or different bugs. Yeah, Chadwick. It's on PC. It's currently in like beta. But you can play it. I will say it is a subscription fee though. It's $20 for 3 months, which isn't bad. So at the very least you could, you know, check it out. Oh, that's fair, Gruff. Negative Brim, I do not. I could, I've got so many games on my plate. And for those of you who actually don't know, it's actually hard for me to be at the computer for an overly extended amount of time. Because I'm currently going through some kidney failure. Hopefully it is still reversible. They've cut it in the early stages. So my feet start to swell, like there's some circulation issues. Like I've got them propped up, but I am currently stuck at home with that. And sometimes I can't even be at the computer for a super extended amount of time. Like, I try to stream for about 4 hours, and sometimes that takes me out. Actually, let's do acetine. Scott, I don't, but there's a guy named Heavy Bob that does play an ultra-wide. He streams on Twitch sometimes. Might be worth talking to him. Fallen Angel. As far as the constellation Aquila, sorry, I was ranting for a bit there, but yeah, to go on about the Aquila. Honestly, same thing with the Terrapin. I'm a little disappointed. You've got an extra beefy price tag on it, and you know, maybe it'll have extended fuel tanks, but for the time being, it's pretty much an Andromeda just without a top turret. Which on the Andromeda, or just any sort of constellation series, the top turret is the one that actually matters. Now, later on, you'll be able to deploy the Merlin. That's true. But, yeah, for the moment, it's basically just an Andromeda with an orange stripe. Later on, I might change my tune on it.
Quantum drive is now on.
But for the foreseeable future, for the next, let's be honest, few years from now, the Aquila really won't have a way to stand out. Is the big problem. Like, I wanted to. The Constellation series are, you know, supposed to be like the original hero ship.
Quantum drive is now off.
But they're just plagued with so many problems, especially if they don't get a rework. Oh, thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. Death, like, as long as I'm moving around on my feet, like, if I'm walking, I'm okay. Until, like, the fatigue from all the blood pressure medication sets in anyway. But it's like, if I'm standing, or if I'm just sitting, like, instantly, like, the blood just starts to pool. Yeah, Nuno. Okay, so, when we're not in quantum state, if you look over here, it's kind of tiny, but fuel, quantum, this is 14, that's our space jump fuel. Hydrogen, this is our actual flight fuel, so they go off 100%. Currently, quantum is nearly empty at 14, so we'll be selling this locally to Lorville. Hydrogen is at 81. I'm gonna bet that that is Raven behind me, who is target locking me. Yo, Parker, I want to know that. I'm just gonna run for a bit until I do confirm that is Raven. So we're gonna circle. There it is.
Landing gear down.
Ah, yes, it is. All right, we will come back. Oh, there, Raven. Yeah, Nuno, no problem. And like I said, when you've got quantum up, like when you do this. Oh, okay, now it's not showing, but when you actually have like the spool up for quantum, sometimes you won't see it, or when you're in quantum, you won't see it. That is something to look out for.
Front impact warning. Deck impact
It's a
warning.
little windy today. I wonder if I'm gonna get blown off the
Landing complete.
what do you call it?
Engines offline.
The lift gate. Hagram, no! No! Yes, Thomas. Yeah, like, pretty much all the options will be unlocked. Pretty much be able to buy whatever you want to. Hey, Ames. Welcome to the stream. Afternoon. Hope everything is going okay. This is... Okay, yeah. I forgot. This is why I don't like coming to Ida. Because it takes so long. Because every time you land at Woodruff, you get a storm. And it's awful. What, we're gonna jump off this and then get blown by the storm? Or not. Okay, that's kind of impressive. Yeah, of course, Thomas. And they'll actually have, like, you know, a few special deals. Sometimes they'll have, like, a deal on starter ships or starter packages where they're, like, $5 or $10 off. Oh, you know, Death, a few of them are still banned, really. Yeah, Gruff, we can do a trivia question. Why not? Hello, Raven? Yes, there it is. It is, supposedly about to go live in, just a few minutes. So maybe I shouldn't be buying cargo. I mean, at the very least, we can... Ah, you're fine, Raven. You are good. No! Okay, well, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be buying cargo after all. Well, there it is. Looks like there's going to be no reward anyway. At the very least, we can park it up at Everest. Ah, Parker, that sounds great. Should check with my grocery store today, see if they're doing any chicken pot pie. Clipping, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's my, Okay, so, Chadwick. They always tell you to delete your user folder with every patch. I am a goblin and do not delete my user folder. I have not deleted it for at least 4, 5, maybe 10 patches now. Like, I have carried my user folder at least from... Hold on, let me count. 3.5? 3.6? Like, I've had it for a very long time. Oh, I know, Death. I'm terrible. I'm an awful person. Like, every now and then, I will delete my shader when, you know, when, like, ArcCorp goes purple, or I can't land, or something like that.
Engines online.
Raven, did you make it onto the ship? Do you want on? See down below. He is not. Alright. So, Raven, I dare you to light me up. Just go for it. See if you can blow this thing before I can make it to Everest.
Landing gear.
I'll give you like a solid minute. Really, Death?
Your rear shield is hit.
Alright, there he goes. He's hitting. He's hitting.
Your front shield is hit. Your port shield is hit. Your rear shield is hit. Shield system online. Shield
There he
system
goes. He's
online.
getting low.
Attention. Engines overheating. Your front shield is hit.
See, we're getting the frontal hits now. He's in a cutlass. Wonder, should I try to take him out? Should I fight the cutlass? Should we go Battle Cat? We're gonna try something.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Oh, nice Death.
Your front shield is hit. Attention. Engines overheating.
Forward shield power. There we go.
Shield system online. Your rear shield is hit.
Get this out into space where I can actually maneuver a little bit better.
Shield system online. Your rear shield is hit. Shield system online. Attention. Engines overheating.
Decouple. Use our landing gear to counteract gravity. Whoa! Well, we
Engines overheating.
won, I guess. Sorry, Raven. My bad. You know, actually, I dealt with a saber like that. I had one attacking me at Grim Hex, and I swatted him with the nose of the cat. Sorry, Raven. I didn't want it to end like that. It's true, Kai. It was, you know, it was a fender bender. Yeah. All right, let's go park this thing at Everest, and hopefully we'll be able to load into a new update soon. Come on, map. Aggrum. I mean, you know, to be fair, he did shoot at me first. Oh yeah, Veritas, we should easily be able to CC you up to it.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
Oh, right. Sorry, Gruff. Ah, Steve. I don't know if the Caterpillar would survive a 600i. Alright, so let me think of a trivia question. So for 100,000 credits... Okay, you know what? I've asked this one before, but I'm going to ask it again. What is the full first and last name of the manager of air traffic control of Levski? What is their full first and last name? Ha ha ha! Death. Yeah, what is the first and last name of the manager of air traffic control at Levski?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I know, Ian. It's like, hey there! Welcome to the land of the free. It's like, I'm so-and-so. I run the hangars here at Levski, which is good for you because you're probably looking to land.
Quantum drive.
Hey! Chadwick got it! Oh, Lonix snuck right in. Right. Oh. Sorry, Lonix. Chadwick beat you to it. Alright, so, Chadwick, I'm going to need your in-game account name, your in-game handle. If you could be so kind.
Engines.
And I have to stand up to do this. For whatever reason. Alright. Hit us with it, Chadwick. Oh, Agent, you're not dumb, man. St. Dane 69. Nice. Alright, so 100,000 to you. Enjoy.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Engines online.
Oh, good, Chadwick. Good to hear. Yeah, sorry, usually when I have several million, I like to do trivia constantly. And then give things away. That way people can... Oh, he's in a Mantis this time. Ian, it's also a couple of hot dogs.
Landing gear down.
Oh, Lonix, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Swing wide at about 40. Exactly, Death. Granted, they're pretty good sandwiches.
Port impact warning. Launch complete.
What?
Port impact warning.
How did I mess that up?
Impact warning.
Oh, I have been
Is at 17
away from the cat for a long time. Alright, round 2. Ugh. Ooh. Looks like they're going for it after all. Alright, what did I mess up at?
Your front shield is hit.
Ha! Alright, we're gonna land under fire. We can do that. I think I'm too low. I think I'm catching the beacons. That might actually be it.
Port impact warning. Landing
Yeah,
complete.
that's what it is. I'm catching the beacons.
Impact warning.
Oh, and the doors are closing. So, you know, we'll just...
Deck impact warning. Congratulations.
Sorry, Raven.
Target is destroyed. Attention.
Although I still didn't get a crime stat for that. Okay, that's just... It's broken. Is he in the ship? Ah, he is! Sorry, Raven. That one was on purpose, though. I will say that. Let's go check that out. You know, Apple, I've noticed that the Caterpillar is exceedingly decent at removing threats just by, you know, ramming them. Okay, so it looks like we've got a part of a mantis right there. Exactly, Steve. Turns out we don't need guns. Wow, that actually did force the front door open pretty wide, though. That's good, though. Like, that way you can actually, like, you know, storm the Caterpillar. Oh, man, I thought we could actually walk up the wing. Would have been nice. Wow, we lost a gun on the turret, too. That's decent. That's okay. Exactly, Ian. Like, this thing has been a pretty tanky battle cat. Negative, Steve. You buy scrap here. Which it looks like we don't have to, because we have locally sourced scrap. Taken from, humane sources? What? Okay, yeah, I think the servers are dying. Because it is taking forever for these doors to open. Sorry, Raven. Alright, Sab, if that's the case, alright, we're going to go ahead and log out. So you guys are going to get the splash screen. And I am going to redo my launcher. Looks like it's not up yet. Yes, I got that too. Unfortunately, I did not have cargo. Nothing yet. All right. So we will do Arena Commander until it goes to live. Which will probably be in the next 5 minutes as soon as I load in. Oh, right, Death. Oh, snaps. Really, Gruffus? Oh, thanks, guys. I had no idea. All right. Yeah, Beggar, I saw. So we're just going to do a little bit of single-player Arena Commander until they kick us out, which will probably be in 5 minutes. What is going on with that Gladius? I kind of like it. Yeah, they should keep that. Oh, hip. I'm actually all right. So, Crumpet said that she was actually going to make some custom stickers and stuff for Super Chat.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Which will be very fun to see.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Why is my radar not working?
Contact.
Ah, there it is.
Contact.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna do this until the live servers go up. Yes, actually.
Contact.
Oh, I went a bit too fast there.
You have achieved ace status. Ace kill.
Yeah, like, I was thinking about doing a barrel one for the price of barrel, like, making it, like, 406, but I didn't want to, like, price any of the stickers out or anything.
You have achieved ace status. Ace
Wow,
kill.
that actually rocked us.
Contact.
I think it's actually going live now. We're just waiting for it to actually update. Because I just told everyone to log out. So that's why we're in Arena Commander until it's ready to go.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Front impact warning.
So yeah, we're waiting for that to come up.
There are multiple hostiles
Because
inbound.
I do not come to Arena Commander if I can help it. I got you there. We good, Chad?
Ace status.
Target is
Ace
destroyed.
kill.
Oh god, we're actually getting shot.
The rear shield is hit. Shield system online.
Kill Stealer.
Contact. Attention. Engines overheating.
Thank you, Hip. Thank you, Beth. I do kind of like that hippo. Is it the hype hippo?
Engines overheating. The front shield is hit.
You have achieved
Congratulations.
ace status.
Target is
Ace
destroyed.
kill.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Ooh, coffee change. You drinking coffee over there? Yeah. Thanks, man.
Attention.
Hopefully this patch actually drops. Really, guy?
Front shield is hit.
You have achieved ace status.
Congratulations.
Ace
Target
kill.
is destroyed.
Well, yeah, Crumb. Like, we went like the first wave without anyone actually shooting at us.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Oh yeah, Michael. All the ships will be on sale. Pretty much all the ships except the Saber Raven and the Mustang Omega.
Contact.
Which really, you're not missing anything with the Omega. So yeah, every ship will be on sale on its manufacturer-specific day, and then probably again at the very end.
Congratulations.
sorry, let me catch up on chat here after we take this guy out. It's lasting a bit longer than usual for a Buccaneer. Alright.
Contact. Attention.
Yeah, Death, do it. Be an NPC. I want that. Just do that whole son of a bitch and then just hang up. Kami, this is the Drake Buccaneer. We're on an all-stock loadout.
Attention. Engines overheating.
Mediocre. I'm gonna do it too. I will pick up a Nomad. At the very least to check it out. Like I said, I'll have some store credit lying around. Wait, are all of our friends dead? Yeah, this is the Buccaneer. I love the Buccaneer a lot. It recently got a little bit of love. I'm seeing if it's actually made up for it. I'd say it has. Like, the engines overheat like no other. Super nice to see the chaff not working, though. Are countermeasures still broken in Arena, Commander?
Stand by for reintegration.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely have an LTI version. Is this patch out yet?
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems.
Yeah, Hip. The overheating is kind of ugh.
Contact. Contact.
You know, I might actually have to start redoing my stream schedule if they're going to be constantly like offlining us during stream, because it really does not help out. Jeez. Is that an Aurora? Yeah, Cody, I want to see that. Like, having the actual piping system. That's really what we need.
Contact. Contact. Your rear shield is hit. Attention. Engines overheating. Contact. Your front shield is hit.
Alright. I might let these guys kill me and then double check to see if the patch is actually up yet.
Your starboard shield is hit.
Or I guess I could eat this rock.
Contact. Your front shield is hit. Attention. Engines overheating. Shield system online. Your rear shield is hit. Your port shield is hit. Your port shield is hit.
You are approaching simulation boundary.
Haha, we hit.
Warning. You are approaching.
We ate the side. Alright, so I'm going to exit the game. You guys going to get the splash screen. I'm going to see if this is actually up for updating yet. Because they are taking their super sweet time. Come on. Update. Damn it, no update. PTU, maybe? Oh, come on. Let us in. That's all I'm asking. Nope. Gruff, as far as doing the trick landings goes, it'll honestly probably be the exact same. Like, I know it has the whole hover landing thing, but I'm betting it's just an invisible landing gear to make it look like it's hovering. Alright, so back to live we go. Yeah, Seba, I do. I really do. Like... Alright, so I don't know if you've played Star Wars Squadrons, but in Star Wars Squadrons, your main, like the main combat range is like 1,000 meters, and most bullet speed is like 2,000 meters per second. So pretty much, you know, if you can see someone, you basically aim at their ship. Sometimes you lead them a little bit, and I'm just gonna try. Oh, I can't. What? Aha! Ha 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 ha! Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this, Raven. Vengeance. But yeah, I think the speed should go just a little bit faster. Especially, oh my god, especially with ballistic weapons. Like, there are some ships that can actually fly faster than what a tarantula can fire. Like, that's ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that at all. Ha, Steve, I would deserve that. Now, it looks like we're in team setups, so we might actually be fighting pirates together. You know what? It's actually coming up on time for me to end streaming, too. They are taking their sweet time. Yeah, Mornstar, whatever happens, I probably deserve it. Yes, Trickster. PTU or PU is offline, so is PTU. They're both down for maintenance. Okay, Gruff. Well, good luck, man. I probably won't actually be on for too much longer because it's coming up on time to end it for me. Raven, you know, since PU is down, multiplayer games might also be down. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Yellow, everyone is. P2 was down for maintenance. PU also went down for maintenance, so we're, trying to do some Arena Commander, but I think that might also be part of the PU. So we might not be able to get in. Yeah, so unfortunately, we might just have to end it here, guys. I mean, we've gone for a while. Yeah. Alright, well, damn. Alright, so yeah, I think we might actually have to end it here. Mumbles, it'll actually be, literally any minute now. Servers are down for maintenance, and once they come back up, they're pushing 3.11.1 to live, so I would say, just if we're going to be, like, ultra liberal with our estimate, you've probably got an hour until it's ready to fly. So, yeah, I think we're going to end it here, guys, since everything seems to be down, and we will resume tomorrow during the IAE. We will pick up a Nomad and give it a go. We'll do the whole stream in a Nomad. Yeah, Steve, that's fine. Ha ha ha, Apple. No, we've at least got to finish the IAE. I appreciate it, Mornstar. And thank you, Brim, for stopping by. And try to be chill. We're not super excitable over this way. You know, let me get some caffeine in me, and maybe that'll change. But yeah, try to take things at a slower pace. So yeah, we are going to end it here. So until tomorrow, I want you guys to have fun. For those of you who do own the Mercury Star Runner, enjoy your ship as it goes live, probably in about an hour. Let's be honest. Get yourself a good meal. This being a Thursday night, make sure you have a decent dinner. Try to watch the amount of sodium that you're ingesting, and make some tea. Relax for a bit. Unwind. Take everything in. So until tomorrow, guys, keep on trucking. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Good night, everybody.